Welcome to a little tea time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to a little tea time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to a little tea time.
Who listening?
Welcome to a little tea time.
All right.
Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little tea time. Welcome to a little tea time.
All right, you guys. So good evening, and welcome to A Little Tea Time. I am Jarek, aka Jarius D, your favorite published author, and I got to send a shout out to Bigelow's Perfect Peach Tea, as well as the Bigelow Perfectly Mint for my tea blend that is in the cup tonight for tonight's show. And y'all, I'm so happy to have y'all here tonight. After such a marvelous show yesterday, gotta shout out Mr. Martell Lacey for such an excellent show. I watched the show maybe twice, so that was a really great show. But tonight, I'm excited for my guest, Miss Genesis Lovely. And are y'all ready for today's tea? Let's get into it. So today's word of the day is noetic. And noetic is an adjective from the Greek mid-17th century. And its meaning is formal or relating to mental activity or the intellect. So y'all try to incorporate noetic into your English language speaking vocabulary. Gotta continue to send a shout out to Mr. AJ Causey for the song of the week, The Come Up, off of his album Causey, available everywhere where music is sold. So that is the song of the week. And if y'all have not yet gotten into that song of the week yet, y'all have definitely been sleeping. Gotta send a shout out to Miss Chef Sonia Dorsey from SaucySoniaSpices.com with her new cookbook, Chef Saucy's Fire Ass Cookbook. Her cookbook is now available everywhere where books are sold, Amazon, and you can also check the website at SaucySoniaSpices.com. I've posted the videos to my Facebook about her books, so congratulations. And y'all can get over to SaucySoniaSpices.com and use my coupon code ALITTime and receive 5% off of your purchases, or receive 10% off of your purchases when you use coupon code SPRING. So y'all get over there and check it out. Continuing to congratulate and celebrate the Honorable Ketanji Brown Jackson, who has been confirmed as the next Supreme Court judge, becoming the first African American woman to be a part of the Supreme Court with her votes 53 to 47. So we're going to continue to celebrate her on the show this week and to congratulate her. So job well done, sister. Gotta continue to celebrate Miss Charmel Lester with the Fabric of Peace art exhibit still going on now at the Southern University Museum of Art at 610 Texas Street. The event is definitely free to the public and is going on until April the 28th. So y'all have time to get out and check out the exhibit. Breaking news. I'm talking about piping hot tea. I got out to the Brazen Spirit event featuring artists Miss Sherry Tambero and Julie Glass. and the Breaching the Surface exhibit with painter Parker Turner. These exhibits are a double exhibit, and it kicked off at 708 Texas Street at Art Space, of course. And this exhibit is gonna run through to May the 28th. I had a great time checking out this exhibit. I've already posted the pictures to my Facebook and my Instagram, so y'all will get to see what I saw, the samples that I got to see. The environment was really nice. Very nice environment tonight. The food was great. The people were great. I also got to meet both Miss Sherry Tambero and Miss Julie Glass, and looking forward to having Miss Julie Glass on a little tea time. So I am very excited about that. Got to meet some of the ladies from the exhibit. So y'all get out to the Brazen Spirit / Breaching the Surface exhibit happening right now to May the 28th at Art Space at 708 Texas Street, downtown Shreveport, to May the 28th. Definitely was a great event. Got to shout out Miss Kia Renee with her podcast, Candid with Kia Renee, on YouTube. I am such a fan of what she's doing, and it's starting to grow over there on YouTube, so y'all stay tuned to that. Got to continue to shout out Miss Adriana with Lucky for You and Fake Roses. Lucky for You's music video is about to drop very soon, and I am very excited about it. I cannot wait for that video to drop. I am going to definitely be active when this video drops, so I can have some first time reactions to the video. And you guys definitely check out the music available everywhere where music is sold. Also, shout out to Mr. J Signs with his album Molotov, also available everywhere where music is sold, so y'all get into that. Also, got to continue to shout out Miss Shayna D Music with her single Pack It Up, available everywhere where music is sold, so y'all get into that as well. Shout out to Miss Mimsy MC and her album The Marsh. We are going to be going out May the 18th. Not May the 18th, April the 18th. That's going to be next week on Monday. I'm going to go and hang out with Mimsy, and she's going to go out to Words of a Latte, and I think she's going to do some of her music. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm going to definitely be in the building with her, so y'all get out to Words of a Latte Monday night. After I'm done with the show, I will definitely be out there, so I got to definitely be out there in the building with her, and I'm trying to invite other guests to come out and friends to come on out, so y'all come on out, hang out with us. Gotta send a shout out to my guest from last night, Mr. Martell Lacey, and his single Spell on Me, which is also available everywhere where music is sold. I am very excited about what he's doing with his music as well, and he made for a very great interview last night, so y'all get into the music. Got a shout out to Mr. James Joffrin, aka Professor James Joffrin, with the acting workshops happening now. We had a great class this week. Looking forward to next week class with the improvisations. Today I've spent some time going through learning my script and just rehearsing those lines, and I'm getting very excited because acting is something that I'm kind of breaking into a little bit more now. So I'm beginning to take some acting classes and just learning things that I thought I would never learn more about with acting. Also, shout outs to the Ratchet City Blues documentary with Cherie Gray of the Lumpy Grits Artistry. Also coming very, very soon. I'm very excited about this film and this documentary. So shout out to you, Miss Cherie Gray. Got to send a shout out to comedian Country Wayne, who is gearing up to come to Shreveport May the 13th at the Strand Theater. Y'all get those tickets now. Get them ready. Also got to continue to shout out Young Jeezy and K. Michelle, who are also gearing up to come to Shreveport at the Municipal Auditorium May the 27th. The tickets are on sale now, so y'all definitely will have a chance to check them out. Get those tickets ready, you guys, and get ready. Also, if y'all have not yet seen Scooch by K. Michelle, the music video was very, very much a great video. This video is a smash. The concept to the outfits and the graphics involved. So kudos to you, K. Michelle. Very much a big fan of what you're doing. So, girl, you continue to hold it down, do that music, and continue to put it out for the public. I love you. Gotta welcome back our own New Orleans, Louisiana's finest, Mr. Master P, and the No Limit Reunion Tour featuring Master P, Mystical, Silk the Shocker, and Mia X, and a ton of other names. I know y'all are hearing the commercials for this concert on the radio. I'm promoting it here on the show. I want to get out there and be in the room to interview them while they're doing this delicious tour. And I'm very excited, so y'all better get them tickets available right now. Get those tickets. And shout out to Academy Award winner Miss Viola Davis, set to play Michelle Obama, the First Lady, in an original film coming soon, starring Miss Michelle Pfeiffer, Emmy winner Julian Anderson, Dakota Fanning, and a host of acting royalty. And the movie is set to premiere this weekend on Showtime, so y'all stay tuned for that. April the 17th is the big day, so y'all get ready for that, and I hope y'all enjoy. Also, we gotta stay tuned for the Bad Guys movie coming soon Thursday, April the 21st, featuring Sam Rockwell, Richard Ayoade, Aquafina, Anthony Ramis, Zazie Beats, and Craig Robertson. So y'all get those tickets ready for that film and stay tuned. Shout out to Miss Jennifer Hudson with her show, The Jennifer Hudson Show, coming soon to Fox this fall. And congratulations with that MasterCard commercial, sister. You are holding it down, so kudos to you. Also, the Offer miniseries is set to come out April the 28th on Paramount Plus, starring Miles Teller, Justin Chambers, Juno Temple, Dan Fogler, Matthew Good, and Giovanni Ribisi. So y'all stay tuned for that on Paramount Plus and get that account paid up. Also, got to continue to shout out acting royalty Tom Cruise, coming back May the 27th in the Top Gun Maverick film, featuring acting royalty Mr. Val Kilmer, Miss Jennifer Cuntley, Miles Teller, Monica Barbero, and acting royalty Mr. Ed Harris. So y'all get those tickets. Continuously to shout out Marvel Movie presents Miss Marvel Superhero miniseries on the Disney Plus channel, starring Miss Amani Villani, Fuad Khan, Mars Knight, and Matt Lenz. So y'all get ready for that miniseries. Also, We Crash on Apple TV Plus tells the remarkable story of Israel-born Adam Newman and his wife Rebecca, who are taking on the task of owning and running WeWork, which is a workplace company space that is starring Jared Leto and acting royalty and fellow Catwoman actor Miss Anne Hathaway. So y'all get ready for that. Come Dance With Me is premiering tomorrow on CBS, so y'all get ready for that show tomorrow. It's a new family dance competition series starring Miss Trisha Miranda, Gina Dewan, Philip Lawrence, and Dexter Mayfield. So y'all get ready for that as well. Shout outs to Usher with the Remy Martin commercial. Very excited about that concert coming up really soon, Usher. Definitely would love to have some tickets to come out and be in the place and hopefully get a chance to interview you here on A Lil Tea Time. So shout out to you, Usher. Shout out to Nappy Roots, who are starting their tour April the 20th, which is next week. Y'all get those tickets ready. And hey, Ron and the gang, I would love to interview you guys here on A Lil Tea Time. I know that y'all follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. So, hey, I'm crossing my fingers, putting it in the universe. Would love to get an interview with you guys. So congratulations to y'all. Gotta continue to shout out to Mr. Daryl Austin with his shoe line, Bungee Oblacini. I'm talking about these shoes. Perfect shoes. Lovely shoes. I wish I could get a pair to have here for the show so y'all could see them. But the shoes are available everywhere online. And also, I want to say in Foot Locker, but I'm not sure if they're available in Foot Locker here in Shreveport. But y'all can definitely go and do your research. If you find out, let me know. Keep your boy posted. Right? Gotta send a shout out to Miss Lily Singh with her book, Be a Triangle. Shout out to Miss Melissa Rivers with her new book, Lies My Mother Told Me, Tall Tales from a Short Woman, which is also out now, so y'all get into that. Got to send a shout out to Miss Leanne Rhymes, celebrating 25 years in the music business with her new music, God's Work. It is available now, so y'all get that album and get into it. Got to send a shout out to acting royalty Miss AJ Akua Johnson with her show Life Therapy on TV1, so y'all get into that. Also, shout out to acting royalty Mr. Omar Epps with his new book, Nubia, The Awakening. That cover is definitely one to see. If y'all have not seen that cover yet, definitely would love to have you guys check out that cover. And you can also check out his new film, The Devil You Know, featuring Will Catlett, acting royalty Glenn Truman, Curtis Cook, another one of acting royalties, Miss Vanessa Bell Calloway, Erica Tizell, Von Habram, Michael Beach, and Miss Keisha Epps. So y'all get ready for that. Shout out to acting royalty Miss Michelle Yeoh with her new film, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, featuring Miss Jamie Lee Curtis, who is also acting royalty, James Hong, and Gong Gong. So y'all get ready for that. Monday the 18th, Words of a Latte. Y'all come hang out with us at the famous Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club at 618 Commerce Street. I'm going to be hanging out that particular night. May do a song, may just chill out, do a little poetry. I'm not sure yet. So if y'all are in the building, y'all get to see what set I might bring that night. So y'all prepare for that. Events, shout out to, not tomorrow, but this Saturday. It's the Sincere Easter in the Community event happening at Valencia Park. So y'all gear up for that. It is going to be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So y'all please, ma'am, please, sir, do your due diligence to go out and support the event. The Spring Into Shopping with Us event is happening April the 30th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2438 East Texas Street in Boulder City. So y'all prepare for that. May the 1st, Wild Man School presents the first Sunday. The comedy show will feature Mr. Clyde Williams, Mr. Glenn Stewart, and Munchie, hosted by Miss Tunja D at 618 Commerce Street. So y'all get ready for that. May the 7th, the Pure Fashion Boutique presents the Cookout Pop Shop and Day Party from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. featuring DJ XLPBD360. So y'all get ready for that. Also, stay tuned to tomorrow's show. She's going to be celebrating her birthday here with me on A Little Tea Time. Miss Sharina, Sexy Ass Pearl. We're going to definitely have a great time with her on the show tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned for that. As for Facebook follower birthdays, there are no Facebook follower birthdays, but if there are, and I do not know about it, happy birthday to you guys. I send you guys my love and blessings. Now, today's celebrity birthdays. Happy birthday to Chris Wood. Happy birthday to Little Miss Sunshine Star Abigail Breezeland. Happy birthday to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Miss Sarah Michelle Gellar. Happy birthday to, y'all ready for this? the first female solo rapper to release a platinum selling album. Do y'all know who that is? That is no other than the one, the only 90s rap music royalty and the newly married from the 60644, the Brat. Happy birthday to you, the Brat. I am such a fan of yours. I love you so much. I love your music. I have grown up listening to your brand, listening to what you have brought to hip hop, and I appreciate you as a human being because you're so unapologetic, and as an artist, you're just as much unapologetic. And I am so grateful to have a brand like you, a person like you, an icon, a name like you to look up to in music, to look up to as a human being for all that you do, sister. Thank you so much. I love you. I celebrate you here tonight, and I hope that birthday is fabulous. So, congrats. Happy birthday to acting royalty and Doctor Who star Peter Capaldi. So, Peter, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to NFL star NFL star Baker Mayfield. Happy birthday to model and mogul Josephine Skeever. Happy birthday to country music royalty Miss Loretta Lynn, turning 90 years old today. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to female wrestler Amy Dumas, aka Lita, and acting royalty from Riverdale, Mr. Graham Phillips. Also, happy birthday to acting royalty Adrian Brody. Happy birthday to Robert Carlyle. Happy birthday to DJ Willie Williams. Happy birthday to acting royalty and Breakfast Club star Anthony Michael Hall. Happy birthday to rapper Kent Jones. Happy birthday to the 17-time Major League Baseball All-Star and the 1973 National League MVP Charlie Hustle, aka Mr. Peter Rose. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Everyone Loves Raymond star Mr. Brad Garrett and the leading man into death. Happy birthday to you. And now that I have done my tea spill, it is time for tonight's guest. This lovely, lovely lady wears many hats in the fashion industry, and I have the opportunity to interview her tonight. I know that she is ready. No, I kept her waiting a little long, but now it is time to get her in and have some fun with her tonight. So we're going to see if we can get her in. And if y'all are watching tonight's show, please share. Y'all share tonight's show for other people to get to tune in. Good evening. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you see me?
The screen's black on your side, darling.
Okay. There we go.
Yes, good evening.
How you doing?
I'm well. I'm having some fun, so I'm here.
That's good.
How are you tonight?
I'm good.
So, before we get into your interview, let people know where you are from.
I'm from Houston, Texas, born and raised, from Sunnyside area.
Yes. Yes, so how was the weather there today?
It was hot. It was cold this morning, and then it's gotten hot. It definitely gave cool vibes today.
Okay. So, did you get out there? Did you have some time to get out and experience the weather?
No.
I understand. I ain't get out till like 4:30, 5 o'clock myself, so you good. So, first I got to get into this background that you are in. We talked about it during the test run. I love that background.
Well, it's something I really love. I love comics and animation and Marvel and DC, and it's just my thing. I just love it, and it's really something that you see when you first walk in. And yeah, I was thinking about changing it, but
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, if you were listening to the T spill, I know you heard about Miss Marvel. Are you excited?
I seen the previews for it. And so sometimes, like, with me in Marvel, I don't get excited because it depends on who's the writer.
Mm-hmm.
And so for this particular project, I need to see. I want to see the full movie before I give my opinion.
Got it.
Because they did, the same person who's writing this movie did Batman, and Batman for some people they like, some people they did like. So
yeah, I didn't give my opinion on the Batman film yet. I watched it twice, and I'm still taking that in. Still taking it in.
It's like yeah. So
because Batman's getting Batman's
I don't
getting
have to be like let me write some lines.
Yeah, Batman is getting darker and darker.
I think it's a different people's viewpoint.
It's taking me somewhere. I'm like, okay, I'm a ride because I'm a Batman fan, and I just post that cover from Entertainment Weekly with all of those Batman features on that cover.
Okay, yeah.
If y'all didn't see that, like, that blew my mind when I caught that at the grocery store yesterday. I was like, I gotta get that. Gotta snap that. I would take that and frame it if I could. Like, I would get it blown up and frame it. That's how much of a fan I am. I got a ton of Batman films over here and shit. Like, I'm that dude.
If you really like Batman, the best place to go get like characters and stuff from would be this place. Well, I go to San Antonio, and it's at the Fiesta, Texas, and they have like a whole Marvel DC store. Literally, it's what you want. It's what you want.
They don't need me to come in there. I'm gonna try and find a way to steal something, not just buy stuff, but I'm trying to steal something too. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Just joking.
Well, hey, what you do is what you do. That's what you do.
It is just a joke.
Ain't nobody mad at you.
It's the joke. I would not be going to jail for Batman, baby. It ain't that crucial. I get the Batman tattoo, but I ain't finna go to jail for stealing.
It's not that deep for me to print on my body, though.
Yeah, no, I would do that.
For me, I like it. I don't love it
yeah. I got a tattoo that I want to get covered up, and I think a Batman tattoo would be cool just to cover it up.
Some people do things that it's just not for me. I wouldn't put them on me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That's just me.
We're not gonna advertise a brand that we're not getting paid for.
That part, right there.
So I feel you. That's why I'm kind of like, I do enough over here with Bigelow, and just promoting them over here. Hey Bigelow, we gonna have to get y'all gotta get in the emails with Bigelow. I need some coin for this tea because I drink y'all's tea, Bigelow. So we gotta get some contracts and stuff. So, but that's neither here nor there. So, Genesis, I loved your name when we talked about your name because I thought your name is very creative. Could you explain to the people about your lovely name?
So my first name is Genesis. It is definitely from the first book of the Bible because I was my mother's first child.
Yes.
My middle name is Lovely, and then it's Revelations. What's Revealed? Revealed is short for Revelations, and that's the end of the chapter of the Bible, meaning the end and the beginning of new creation. And then my last name is Hayes. It's after a man that I really don't know. So let's keep pushing.
Love that. But it was just, it's, names are so powerful. And when you hear such a creative name like that, it's like, okay, I want to know the story behind that.
I just know that my grandmother named me. My great grandmother named me. And she just told me she named me because I was my mother's first child. I was the first grandbaby.
Yes.
So that's why I got the name Jenny.
The first grandson. So guilty. I love that. I love being the first, you know? It ain't nothing like the first.
I never been the baby. I really can't say because it seems like the babies, the ones that's the babies of the family is, they be winning.
True. I definitely say that's true, but when you're the first, the mold's broken and the bar set high. And I say that as a person that...
I won't say I'm broken. I'm just a little... I got some scars. I ain't broken.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying the mold is broke with you. We are definitely the one of a kind. We get the good genes first. Everybody else get the leftover genes.
You're right. We definitely get the good stuff first. Definitely. Then the ones in the middle, they be like, you be like, what's going on, y'all? What y'all doing?
Right. So that's why I say when you the first one, you get some of the good genes. You get some of the stuff that the other folks don't get.
Right.
So I love it. So let's get into your interview. Can you tell the people a little bit more about yourself?
So, I started out about in my 20s, just driving trucks. I had a PL. And then I really wanted to dive into things that I like as I got older and more situated in life. And that was fashion. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I just know I wanted to, do it. And then I heard of Yazzie. She was having this casting. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go. I go there, and I get casted. You know, they liked me as an intern. And it kind of just went off from there, just learning, adapting, also being a sponge and being able to take constructive criticism.
Yes.
Listening to pros and cons and taking that and making it mine, you know.
Yes.
You don't have to always, listen to what everybody tells you. You can just take those little bits and pieces that you feel are good and make that into what you want it to be.
Yes, you know? I love that. Love that. Shout out to Yazzie Brown.
Yes, shout out to Yazzie and Kia and Fifi. I love them. They're my babe.
Yes, they have all been guests here on the Little Tea Time. I gotta definitely shout out Houston, Texas. Like, we was just talking about that before we did the show. Houston, right. Texas, I love Houston so much. Like, Houston, y'all have been turning it up for me. I feel like a Little Tea Time is not just for me. Houston, Texas, a Little Tea Time is definitely for y'all. Because y'all have showed y'all ass supporting this show. I have had guests from Houston, Texas. Like, Houston, when I blow up, because this show gonna blow up.
Yes, okay, speaking into existence.
When this show blows up, I gotta come to Houston and really show my ass.
Definitely.
Because y'all have been just so great. I just take some soil out of a field in Houston and just plant some tea bags. Just plant some tea herbs. Just for future shows of A Little Tea Time. Thanks to Houston.
Okay. Just put them in a little goodie bag.
Yes. Yes, this tea is courtesy of Houston, Texas. Their soil is so rich. I decided to start a tea line in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
All right, that's
definitely the soil is very rich in the South.
That's what they told us in our school books in school.
I mean, that's what it is. If it wasn't, they wouldn't be. Let me be quiet. It ain't my business.
No, it is. We're just keeping it 100, keeping it 100. So, when you are not busy doing fashion, what is it that you do for fun?
So I love to do Marvel, comic books, and I definitely love to just continue to motivate myself. So right now I'm going to school for real estate. I love to continue to educate myself. I also want to go to school to get my pilot's license. So those are two things that I'm really looking forward to. I have a really big thing for adrenaline, so I love to like skydive, bungee jump, go kart racing, anything that is gonna feed my speed. It's I'm doing it.
Oh yes, you adrenaline junkie. I love that. I love that. That need for speed. You definitely got that type of energy. You have that type of energy. It's a
Thank
feel.
you.
It's a feel. And you seem like you. How old are you, darling? Because you got it going.
Well, I am 32.
You better be over there looking like you 25, talking about skydiving and bungee jumping.
Yes, I have. I went on my birthday years ago with an ex of mine about 7 years ago for the first time. He took me for my birthday and we went over there for like a 288 road sharing area. And ever since then, I've been every year since 7 years ago.
Love that. Love it. So, what inspired you to develop your brand?
So what helped me develop my brand was just getting in the industry and seeing what I could offer. So my brand is offering a very creative way to doing things. I'm multi-talented, multifaceted. I'm a great multitasker. So I can do pretty much anything. I have a really great concept of how my mind works and how it thinks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always thinking about the process, the ending, the middle, the start, how it's going to finish, the pros, the cons, the expectations, seeing the full picture, asking God to give me that foresight to see it before it even comes to fruition. So,
Yes. Because designing your flyer to promote you being on the show, you wear many, many, many hats. And I was very impressed by that. I was like, okay, she's gonna be very exciting to talk to. Because you literally carry so many torches in this brand with what it is that you're doing. And it's important that we have representation like you for other young ladies who are growing up that can see if they are interested in fashion, and not only just young ladies but young men as well who are interested in working in fashion, that they can see that there is a mold, someone who they can learn from, who can teach them and show them that if this is a field that you want to work in, it's more than just putting on the clothes and wearing the clothes, that you can also do other things behind the scenes as well. So I was
definitely.
very inspired by just all of the talent and the gifts that you bring when I was designing the flyer to get you prepped for the show. It was very impressive.
Thank
It
you.
seemed like it was a
And all
resume.
those things I love doing. So I love when I make my little comedian little gigs. It's really nice. Before the pandemic hit, I was doing some open mics and I was doing some live shows. But I haven't done it since the pandemic. But I'm ready to get back out there. I've always done poetry. Actually, doing poetry is what made me kind of get into doing some comedy. Because some of my poetry is very much comedy. So I think I speak realness of what the world is missing.
Yes. Yes, I'm also big on poetry. I'm actually currently about to publish my third book of poetry, Quarantine Quest. Yes, thank you so much. Poetry is such a actor, or if you're a comedian, writing poetry is open for everyone because it gives you a chance just to deal with your inner self.
Definitely.
and your inner thoughts.
And it gives you a chance to release. It gives like you have to find something to release the trauma and the drama and your situation. Some people do art, some people do music, some people they sew, people go shopping, people drink, people do other curriculum activities. You have to have an outlet.
Yes. And that's probably one of the most cathartic ways of doing it without having to spend money.
Yeah, but a lot of people aren't entwined with themselves, or they're not ready to face that trauma or to face those issues or to put it to paper. Sometimes when you put it to paper, that's like a million. People not ready for that.
Ooh, because truth hurts. And words have power.
Definitely.
So you ain't ready for that truth to hurt and them words to take power, baby. Don't do it.
Yes.
Don't do it. Take that from a person who knows the power of words.
Yeah.
So
words are definitely powerful. People are going to jail right now for freedom of speech. And that's a part of
the Constitution.
That's the Fourth Amendment. Yeah. So
we seen what happened to Chris, but that's neither here nor there.
That and the girl, the one that Carly B sued for, I don't know what happened with her and that girl, but she sued a girl for something she was saying. I'm not for sure. That ain't my problem. I don't know.
Yeah, it was the young lady who did a podcast where she was literally talking trash. I'm talking about going in on Cardi B. And Cardi B sued this girl for $2 million.
And won.
And won.
And I was not saying that. I was like, wow. She just kept saying, I went to jail for speaking how I feel. Like, what?
No, it's the thing, and it's something that I'm learning here.
I don't think it was how you feel. I think it was how she. I never seen that, but from what you're saying, is she drugged.
Yeah, from what I'm learning here with the little tea time, it's one of those things where this is a positive show, and I promote positivity on this show. So this is not a show that we sit around and we just bash people. I take this very serious because I know that with the power of words, you can tear a person down or you can build a person up. And when I heard about this young lady, I was like, be careful with what you say.
That's a prime example of watching what you say.
Yes.
Because for so long, so many people have just been saying whatever, however they felt like. And now a lot of people that do podcasts, they're watching what they say. So
yeah, because that's not. It's like with what we're doing here, you would expect it to be protected under the Fourth Amendment, but it's like this is going everywhere. Everyone gets to see this. Everyone gets to hear it, and even me, I have the responsibility of making sure that whatever I put out to the universe, that it's something that I would, if it were me, someone speaking on me, I would want someone to speak on me in a way I would speak on other people. So it's definitely something that I definitely respect what I do here. I respect the essence of what we do here with the little tea time. And I've said this during other shows. I don't expect to get a lot of viewers on my show because this show is a positive show. And we're here to celebrate artists and celebrate business owners.
I think that's the thing right there. I think you're going to get a lot of people to watch our show because a lot of people aren't wanting to watch negativity, so I think we're dealing with more people that's wanting to be encouraged, who wants to see positivity, who wants to be motivated by someone who's also doing motivating things and doing inspirational things. I don't want to wake up to chaos and madness.
Thank you. And it's very, I like, for me, this is very important to me because of we have that all the time. We can turn on the news and see the madness every day. The radio, we can hear about it every day. So for me, I want to be in a space where I want to celebrate positivity. I want to talk about positive things that are going on in the community. I want to celebrate these different events and different businesses and different things that are just so important to me that I feel are great to celebrate. So thank you so much for that. That means a lot to me coming from you, Genesis. Thank you.
I like watching it because it is positive, me personally. So
Thank you.
it shows that's on TV that I don't watch. Like I've been stopped watching Atlanta Housewives and things of that nature. Not because I don't like them or anything of that nature. Sometimes you can get through watching them shows and have a real bad feeling. You know, you feel like you ready to go pop off on somebody, but just know you extra. You know, like that energy gets on you sometimes.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that because I literally I've been watching Housewives of Atlanta for I want to say the last 5 seasons, so I'm kind of stuck, and I'm like I gotta come out, and I be watching the stuff on YouTube. But let's move on to your interview because we getting sidetracked talking about that. So how did you decide when to establish your brand and your company?
I want to say 2020 is when I wanted to establish it, and it got established in 2021. That's when I actually went down and got a DBA for my name. So right now I'm working on my LLC. So then after that, I'll be official.
Love that. Love that. Love it. I absolutely love that. So you're in the space that I'm in. I started my business officially on paper 2021, and it's been a full year since I started my business. So congratulations to you, and you go get going, darling. Get going. When you start,
Thank
run every single day. When you get up in the morning, let that be your first thing that you think about. Let that carry you throughout the day. Let that be the thing that you go to sleep with on your mind.
It definitely is. So, I got some things I want to be able to accomplish, and I have goals set for my life. But like when I hit 30, I had a goal. For 35, I have a goal. For 40, I have a goal, and these goals need to be accomplished.
I know that's right. Love it. So the next question is, how have your priorities changed since you started your business?
My time. I really take my time real serious now, and what I'm doing with my time. If what I'm doing in that time is going to benefit.
Got it. Because that time is very, very important now. Definitely something to be serious about with that time. The next question is, what challenges did you overcome on your journey?
Saying fuck it, like it don't go my way. If it's not what I want it to be, not getting mad, not being pressed, not letting it control my whole day, not just being uber mad about it. Just like okay, fuck it, moving on.
That's it. Love that. And that's something that we're gonna have to come, because even me, I'm learning that. When people book the show, there are people who literally the day of they can't come. So I carry on.
Right.
So the show becomes an announcement show when I don't have that guest. But with it literally becomes an attitude, okay, fuck it, shit, let's keep moving. Can't cancel a show because they didn't show up. You gotta keep moving.
Right.
So you definitely have the right attitude and the right idea about just keeping it moving with business. The next question is, what strategies did you use first to market your business?
I told friends and family about it. And just one in there just genuine, like I just sent them a picture. What you think about this? Think about that. They were just like, I like it, I don't like it. That was it. Not telling you what it was for, not giving you any kind of answer for it. Just do you like it? Yes or no? And they say yes, they say no. Some say, oh, I like it, oh, I don't like that, I don't like this. So that's what helped me just getting people's first reaction.
I love that. I love that. That's really cool. That's really cool. Just because it's the element of surprise.
Definitely. And getting your true reaction. That's what I
Yes.
want to have. That's like, your reaction is what my consumer is going to have. So I need to see that firsthand so I can know if my product is good or not.
That's cool. That's cool. I love that. I appreciate that. That's really good. Really good. And you keep doing that. Keep doing that. That's excellent thinking because I didn't even think of that. So y'all don't steal it, but borrow it. Don't steal it, but borrow it. Just incorporate that into your thinking.
Yes.
The next question is, how do you define success?
I think success is whatever you want your success to be. You know, some people's success is wanting to have kids and be married. Some people's success is wanting to have a home. Some people's success is wanting to graduate college. You know, whatever success is, but you define that as for your goal, that's for you. Don't look at somebody else's life and wish or want that because you never know what's going on behind closed doors. Be very grateful for what you have in front of you because the grass is not always greener on the other side.
That's all true. I'm not even gonna comment. That's it. That's all of it. Nope, no words for that. I'm not gonna comment. We just gonna move on to the next question. Cause that's it. I literally just said that this morning.
Okay.
That thought drifted into the universe. So that's it. That's a confirmation of things for me. The next question is, what's the best advice you can give to someone thinking about starting a business or pursuing their dreams?
If you're gonna start a business, something that somebody told me that I'm gonna retell to somebody else, and I don't remember if it was Kill, it could have been both. Know your market. Know your market. Know what you are selling, and know what you're trying. Like, know your market. And also know who's in your market with you. Know what's lacking, so you can make sure you fill that void.
Yes, they both said that, and the reason why I know they both said it is because they both did the show, and that definitely sound like they're both of their answers.
Okay,
so
it's literally a good, like, that's a good starting point for starting a business. With starting your dream, though, you should just start your dream. Like, I think a lot of people like to go and ask people about their dream or try to get confirmation of their dream. And that's where you fail. Because sometimes you might be telling the person who's against you, and they can speak words of just badness onto you, you know, like, and you be like, wow, you after a while you'll realize that person wasn't for me because they deterred me from this dream all along. Like, you know, you can never do that. You can't do that. You can't. You just can't. I can't do it because you never had the mindset of thinking bigger than what you are doing. So don't blame me because you small minded and I'm thinking big.
I gotta tell this story. I'm not gonna call this person's name, but this person is kind of they're sort of responsible for my journey with me being a published author. I met this guy who's from my hometown here a couple of years back. No, this was over 10 years ago. And not realizing that we would be in the space that we are in now. Um, so what you just said is so serious for me because I gotta tell the story and I don't want to tell it, but I have to tell it. I told him the ideas that I had about me publishing my first book, and I was in college back in 2000 and I want to say maybe 2009, 2010. And I would say 2 years later, he published his first book after we had a conversation. Years later, still trying to thinking that this is a friend. I told him that I had the idea of going to get my life coach certificate. He posted a picture on his social media on my birthday this particular year, and he got his life coach certificate. And I was sitting back like, it sure is funny that you popping out my ideas like they so yours.
That's why they say sometimes it's good to keep them thoughts right there in the back of your mind.
Yes, and it took me like I took longer to publish my books because I didn't want people to think that I was riding in his spotlight or that I was trying to be in his shadow. And so over time we worked together, and he was a guy who I worked with for a number of years, even when I was in the publishing spaces of putting out my books, and not realizing that this particular person, he was not even for me.
Right.
Yeah, we worked together because I was paying him for the work, but he was not genuinely for me.
Correct.
And once I realized that, I had to literally cut that string. I didn't want to have any contact with him. I didn't want to have any ties with him because then I began to understand, and he said something that I'm literally going to share with y'all. He told me, he said, I don't want someone else to take advantage of you.
I don't want someone else to take advantage of you.
Else.
As if I'm doing such a great job at it already, I don't need anyone else to come and take my spot. Wow. He said that.
He said that. And it was just a defining moment in my life where I was like, okay, God, that's it. That's the confirmation of walk away. And I was in the processing of publishing my second book in the Coming Full Circle series. And he had multiple copies of my scripts for that book at that particular time. And I'm so grateful that I keep receipts. Like, I kept the receipts of every conversation. It's like, hey, look, I need you to send me back every copy of my manuscript. Send me back my stuff because I will sue you. And I will sue you if I find out that my work has been used. But it was just a thing of everyone who's smiling, they ain't happy. Every person who say they on your team, they ain't on your team. They not
Most
on your
definitely.
team. And when you think people are out for you, I'm talking about when you really think people are out for you, they not necessarily out for you, they out for them. And I learned
you have to always, like my grandmother used to tell me, you have to always walk with discernment on your spirit. And when you walk with discernment on your spirit, you'll never be put around people that ain't for you.
So, all true. So now, I haven't, it took me, I want to say 4 years. I cut that tie. And when I cut that tie, God started revealing to me then, this is why you need to cut that tie. And when God showed me, It was so quick. It happened so quick and so fast. It made his head spin. And then when we were done, I was consistent with still putting out my second book. And then he would start posting shade on Facebook and shade on Instagram about my covers. I was like, there it is. Jealousy wears its face.
It's real ugly too.
And when it's ugly like that, I said you was always jealous. You were always mad. It's very important that you keep them. You gotta watch them. And he even went so far to he started recruiting people to follow me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram.
Okay, now that's deep. That's deep. That's we getting into stalker mode.
Yeah. He recruited a guy that lives, I want to say, in Texas. This dude, he was literally. I don't know if he was paying him. I don't know if he was paying him, but he definitely recruited this person. And me and the person that he recruited, we kind of started talking. And the more that we kept talking, the more I kept noticing, like, where did you come from? And then the moment that I shared that tea with him about that person, came out of nowhere. I said, oh yeah, he sent you. And because he sent you, I said it because he sent you. I said it to make sure that he sent you. And he confirmed it without him even saying that he sent him. It's like, there you go. That was you. Thank you. And I still wish him well. I wish him well. But baby, you will not eat off the Jarius Dion name or the Jarius Dion brand and try it.
What?
I will have people scouting and looking for you.
And would definitely try it.
Ooh, the devil itself. The devil itself.
Crazy.
And literally, like, you have to be, like, it's so imperative that you be careful. Like, now, I don't really run with a lot of people. I don't kick it with a lot of people because of what I do with this show, because of what I do with my business. I've published 4 books in 5 years, working on 2 new books right now. So,
congratulations.
Thank you so much. So with what I do, I take the business of what I do very serious. And I've learned that even with this show, you can't take everybody with you because everybody can't go with you.
Definitely.
You can't take them with you. But with that being said, let's move on to candy or corn. I am going
candy
to...
or corn?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to ask you about some candies on my list. You can say either candy if you'll eat the candy or corn if you will not eat the candy.
Okay.
Are you ready for the first candy?
Yes.
The first candy is Gobstopper.
Corn.
The next one is 100 grand.
Corn.
The next one is candy corn.
Corn.
Rolos.
Corn.
Heath Bar.
Corn.
Mike and Ike's.
Corn.
Mounds.
Corn.
Skittles.
The sour joints, if they not sour, corn.
In the green pack.
Yeah.
I used to eat by like 2 bags of them things and my whole mouth would be like... Thanks.
Love it.
So fucking good. Hey, shout out to Skittles with the sour Skittles. 2 more candies. Twix.
Corn.
And gummy bears.
People don't like me. Corn. I don't eat candy. Like, I'm not a candy person. I don't have dental insurance like that. So C, So B, I'm not gonna like be messing up my teeth when I you know what I'm saying? Like now if it's somebody out there that would like to, add me on to, they would like to get engaged or something and add me on to the dental, you don't even need verification for dental. You just need it for middle. So
I'm just saying, I love these.
I don't even have to be engaged to you. You can just add me. I pay my little premium.
I'm just saying, I love this. I love it. So candy is not a big thing. I like candy. Love my gummy bears when I eat my gummy bears, and it's not a rarity. But when I do indulge, I indulge just to get the whole thing out.
I feel you. I just don't eat candy like that. I'm just if I eat candy, it gotta be a moment for me. I gotta get craving, and it'll be something simple, more like a turtles,
Ooh.
a turtle, and a Dr. Pepper for me, or like a Mr. Good Boy and a Dr. Pepper. Cause I was raised around my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So them was her sweet. So them was what we went to go steal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should go to the store and she'll get the 3 Good Boys for $1, right? Like, okay, she brought 3, we gonna steal one for the whole together. Right? You know what I'm saying?
She
don't even notice. She don't even know that the third was gone until like the third day. Oh my Good Boys, I thought about 3.
And to totem things up. Well, if you have any events that are coming up, Miss Lovely, this is your time to promote them and let people know how to follow you.
You can definitely go follow me on Genesis Lovely here on Instagram or on Facebook at Genesis Lovely Hayes. You can follow me on TikTok at Gen9. You can also follow me on YouTube at The Lovely Hair of Jenna. Those are my follows that you can go follow me on. And for events that's coming up, I don't personally have an event, but I'm going to promote for people who I do know have an event. So I want to say on April the 19th, Sunny the Rapper is having a show. Also on April the 23rd, Kia is having a casting. Also on April the 23rd, Beat Studios with Mandel and 2 other stylists. They'll be having a show as well. Muse Closet is going to be having a sale coming up really soon, so stay tuned to that. My boy Pablo, he does web design, so if you want to need some type of web work or digital work, get with Pablo. If you're looking for a makeup stylist, you can get with Turles Makeup Geek or Miracle. I'm trying to think. If you need your good videographer or photographer, you can do Obi. You got Archives, and that's all I can think of right now.
Fantastic shit. I'm giving you snaps. Fantastic. This has been fun. I've had a great time with you tonight. I gotta thank you for watching the show, for being a part of a little tea time with me when I do these shows. It pays in dividend for me to know that someone out there like you, Miss Lovely, is watching this show and that you support what I'm doing here with a little tea time. So I gotta first thank you for that, because you're not only a guest on a little tea time, you are also a tea timer.
Yes, I love watching your show. It's very positive. And if you guys out there need a little positivity, or you want to send some positive vibrations out to somebody, send this podcast and a recording, share the page with someone to encourage them that it's all right. It's gonna be all right.
Yes. And if y'all are looking to promote your brand or promote events that you are doing, you are definitely welcome here at A Little Tea Time. We are all about promoting artists and local business owners and brands who are looking to go bigger and to network bigger. I am all about promoting positivity, promoting businesses, and promoting brands. So definitely get in that inbox with me here at the Jarice Dion and hit me up. And if you're on Facebook watching, also Jarek, a king among men, Thomas, and get in my inbox, and we can definitely schedule you guys to be on a little tea time and promote those brands and promote you and clout you and grow you. I have to thank my guest tonight, Miss Genesis Lovely, for just taking out your time and your energy tonight to be here. Anytime you are welcome to come back to a little tea time at any time. If you have anything going on, please feel free to hit me up. Send me flyers for those events that you just shouted out, and I will post them to my Facebook and to my Instagram. And again, thank you so much. It's been such an honor to have you on tonight. I love that background so much. I wish I could just take that background and just put it somewhere in my house.
Thank you so much. If you, if the comic book store has the posters, the closest one that I know is on Hillcroft and Westheimer. I can't think of the name of it, but I just know it's in the parking lot. It's right there. You have the CVS or Walgreens, and then it's a comic book store right in the corner on Hillcroft and Westheimer.
Okay. Well, again, it has been a pleasure tonight. If we keep going, we'll be here all night.
Okay.
I enjoyed your energy.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
And thank you to all of your viewers who are watching the show. Thank y'all so much for tuning in as well. They send you so much love and so much energy. Thank you guys so much for being here to support Miss Genesis being on the show. And thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all so freaking much. Really. Miss Genesis, we have to get out of here, so I'm about to wrap it up. And
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Y'all enjoy that weather out there. Enjoy the rest of this Easter weekend that is about to kick off. And you as well.
Bye.
Have a great one, darling. Good night.
All right.
Great show tonight. Great show. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the show tonight. I gotta continue to just let you know to shop Saucy Sonia Spices and use my coupon code ALITTIME, one word, and receive 5% off of your purchases, or save 10% off when you use coupon code SPRING, and check out Chef Saucy's Fire Ass Cookbook, available right now on the website at SaucySoniaSpices.com. You can also get on their Facebook and their Instagram pages and check them out as well. So definitely want to love for you guys to get into it over there. Also, you can check out my books, the Coming Full Circle series, as well as my books of poetry, The Confessions of a Conceited Drummer King, and Catching Up With Me, all available at the store Agora Borealis at 421 Lake Street, as well as at Amazon.com. Just type search Jarius, Jrays, Dion, Deyond, and check out the books over there as well. Also, you can check out my TikTok at the Jarius Dion, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Jarek, a King Among Men, Thomas, as well as check out my podcast, A Little Tea Time, now streaming on Spotify. And thank you guys so much for just all the support, all of the energy, and all of the love that y'all pour into my brand. It really does mean a lot to me, you guys. And thank y'all so much. I really do mean it from the bottom of my heart, man. I appreciate every guest, every person who purchased a book, every person who supports this brand. Really thank y'all so much. Remember the show's quote: opportunities knocking, you matter, and let's build and go higher, Shreveport. And as I say after every single show, remember to be great on purpose and not by accident. The future is now. I am Jarek, aka Jarius D, your favorite published author's favorite published author. Until tomorrow's show with Miss Sharina, aka Sexy as Pearl, celebrating her birthday on the show. You guys have a great night. Continue to be safe and be well. Love you guys. Mwah. Later.
Welcome to a little tea time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to a little tea time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to a little tea time.
Who listening?
Welcome to a little tea time.
All right.
Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little tea time. Welcome to a little tea time.
Hi, Mom. I love you. Good night.